when I dress is never nothing less than guess. Kobe walking with a bop and my hat turned back. Love committing sins and my friends help.
Can't be sleeping, keep on waking without the woman next to me. Guilt is burning, inside I'm hurting. This ain't a feeling I can keep. So blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on the night.
NBA 2K TV. We hit the court with Dwight Howard.
Oh, game.
Recap game day 4.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Glad you are joining us today as we enter the final episodes of the NBA regular season. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just one win in 5 games. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way
Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against the Celtics.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And now the Lakers starting group. Freak, he's in at point guard. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. That's good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
On defense, Phoenix. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And, guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
And a wide-open look for Freak. Connects from three-point range.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Morris a screen to the middle. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
The free throw drops for Bass. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And Bledsoe, here we go. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Morris a screen. Bledsoe with out defended by Freak. And Hibbert with the block. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Heat.
And you guys know how much I love aggressive defense, but in that game, they were just a bit over the top, and it wound up getting them in foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was not just aggressive, it was reckless. I mean, they approached it more like bumper cars in a game of basketball.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And Booker kicks to Morris. Suns moving the ball around. Look at that. I mean, just beautiful.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the head coach for the Suns. We talked about the impact players on these two teams, the ones who can take over a game single-handedly. And he told me that Michael Kidd-Gilchrist may already be in that category. He said he's a guy we've got to account for. He's just so relentless. If you're not ready to match his intensity level, he'll make you look bad. And Kevin, he said if they can limit his impact on the game, that will certainly help.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And that one's good. Free. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
And the Suns.
Isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Suns trail by 15. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Freak, he's in at the point. Brandon Bass is out there with John Henson. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Simmons in at the shooting guard. And Bledsoe, here we go. 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Knight.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
And a little luck that time, but it drops. 10 points for Freak. Well, Phoenix shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Warren sets the pick for Bledsoe. Froome. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And here now on the 2K leaderboard, the best distributors in the league. The point guards with the most assists per game this season. Freak number 1.
And for the purist out there, he has been fun to watch with the ball in his hands. I mean, he can make any pass on the court and creates so many easy baskets for his teammates.
Call him their heart and soul. I mean, their offense would be completely different if he wasn't the guy running the show.
Phoenix shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Morris comes in for Warren, and it's Booker in for Brandon Knight. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Morris a screen. Out left to the wing. No one near him. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Booker's got his first points of the night. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Yeah, a moment now to see the numbers for Morris. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's around 10 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And, guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Lakers. Bledsoe. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
And a moment here to check out some of the stats for Chandler. 5th in field goal percentage. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And he's such an efficient scorer. I mean, he understands the offense. He moves well without the ball. I love what he does out there offensively.
Good on the second free throw.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Freak, and it's sent back by Bledsoe. Bass's shot, good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Up top, Morris. He's guarded by Bass. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. All sorts of time. The Lakers with the rebound. Bass has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Freak. Freak's got his 4th assist in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Only 5 games left on the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is stacking up out west. Look at the Lakers, advantage in 1 series. And, of course, Phoenix. They find themselves in the dregs of the conference.
And, you know, for the Lakers, so much has gone right for them this season. They've needed some breaks to go their way, and it feels like they've gotten them all. Now they're poised for success in the playoffs.
They look to be a dangerous team. I wouldn't have thought that a few months ago, but now I'm a believer.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics got down to business. He ended with 28 points, and he played the usual role of running the team's offense and came away with a bunch of assists. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
Bass against Morris. The 11-footer misses off the right iron.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And, Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Chandler with a screen for Bledsoe. 2 minutes. Booker in the corner to end the run. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you've got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
1:32 left to play in the first half. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now. And through one half, it...
Well, Roy,
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, how about all of the assists he's had already in the first half? Got his team a lot of easy baskets.
He's got great vision, Greg, and he's not afraid to get rid of it early. That's what makes him such a great passer. He doesn't hold on to that thing. He finds the open guy right away.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Suns, we've got Chandler, Booker out there with Bledsoe. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Hibbert missing.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Kid Gilchrist dishes to Freak. He hits it from 9. Freak's got 17 now.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. And Bledsoe, here we go. That's good. And it's 7 points for Tyson Chandler.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. That's good. And that's now 19 points for Freak.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And Bledsoe, here we go. That one wide left. Los Angeles leading by 20. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Freak, off on the layup.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
It's rebounded by Bass.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Froome, he's covered by Kid Gilchrist. That's good. Here's Freak, 19 points in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
A brief check now of the stats for Bledsoe. Some impressive play from him over the last month. Averaging 13 points per game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through. You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Inside, Chandler, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Freak. No good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Morris with a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Bledsoe kicks to Morris.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by Morris.
1:10 left in the third. Miller, the pass tonight. Offline with his 3. Lakers leading by 14. Russell dishes to Freak. Over in the corner, Williams. Carter sets the pick for Williams. Again, the Lakers.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Knight into the lane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Knight's got 10 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Rebound the Lakers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Freak. 21 points in the game. With 4 seconds on the clock, here's Hibbert. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Here's Bledsoe. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Freak in at point guard. Brandon Bass is out there with Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Then it's Russell. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. No good from Booker.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And that one's good. Russell.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Booker with it. And Bledsoe now top of the key. And stolen by Freak. Now the Lakers on the break. Freak with the ball. Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Chandler kicks to Bledsoe, and the shot is good.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Marquise Morris is checked in for T.J. Warren. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Russell. Suns trail by 20. And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Booker up top. Now here's Bledsoe. He's guarded closely. Chandler is screen. Bledsoe outside. Froome just 4 to shoot. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Here's Freak. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to Morris. Bledsoe kicks to Chandler. Great D that time from Hibbert. Lakers leading by 18. From deep. The shot is off. Good D by Bledsoe.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Froome. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Here's Freak. Morris with the rebound. Suns have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Inside. Ball's knocked loose, and so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Shape up. Shape up.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and Hibbert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Five on the clock. Phoenix, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 18. Here's Freak. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Hibbert. Here's Freak. And the Lakers with another miss.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Releases. Shot is no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Kicks it to Middleton. He feeds it to Freak. And he drops it in from the low post. Freak's got 23 points. Suns trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And now, the Suns making a switch here. Knight's checked in. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Freak passes to Kid Gilchrist. It's Freak, top of the key. Green for 2 points. Freak's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Suns shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Booker dishes to Chandler. Knight kicks to Booker. It's Knight with the drive. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Knight kicks to Morris. Chandler outside. Morris a screen. Chandler the pass to Booker. Clock at 4. Here's Morris. Here's Knight. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Knight hits them both.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And what a tremendous game for Freak. He's got 27 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
And Phoenix making a change here. Warren's checked in. And here's Phoenix. They trail by 18. It's Knight with the drive. And Warren with the basket on the assist by Knight.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. And too bad, I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Johnson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
That's good from Johnson.
Wesley Johnson.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Freak. Now Carter. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Freak.
There's no doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode all night, calling for it and delivering in some big, big plays in basket. His point total shows everything that I'm talking about.
And, folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd like out there?
That kind of thing doesn't matter to me. As long as we're winning games, I don't care how much I have the ball in my hands. I really don't. The team comes first. You know that.
How's your relationship with the coaching staff? Are the rumors of friction accurate?
Friction? Look, there's no friction here. I don't know where you're getting your information, but I've got a great relationship with the coaching staff here. A lot of respect for Coach, too. Anything else you think you're hearing is 100% false.
Well, it's no secret that you're approaching free agency. Are you going to give a hometown discount if they make an offer?
Yeah. I'm going to have to refer to my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti, on that one. He's your man if you want to talk business stuff like that. All I can say is I'm focused on finishing the season. Doing the best I can with this team. I'll think about all that other stuff when the season's over and me and my girl Yvette are sitting on the beach somewhere in Jamaica. And that's the truth.
Single clip of his entire career. And give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interact.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The regular season on its last legs. We can almost taste the playoffs from here. Kenny, how do they taste?
Wait, hold on. Ooh, tastes like chicken.
Barbecue chicken?
Oh, yeah.
Tonight's broadcast will feature the Phoenix Suns as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, if tonight works out the way they hope it will and they walk out with a win, it will move them into position as the team with the 5th best record in the NBA. And for all those teams that have wrapped up playoff spots, Shaq, what can we expect from them strategically here at the end of the regular season?
Well, for the top team, Ernie, it becomes about securing home court advantage. You want to be peaking at the right Everyone is in their seats here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Los Angeles Lakers look to grab a win on the home floor. Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against...
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Chandler out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Johnson. No good from Bledsoe. Middleton with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Bass. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good.
For your Lakers, Brandon Bass. At the line for 2.
And so Bass nails both of them. Here's Bledsoe. 9 points last game. "18 feet out. The shot by Chandler, wide open. The baseline J off the mark. And here is Los Angeles now. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Bass with a screen for Kid Gilchrist. Nice job coming off that screen. Freak's got his first bucket of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And the dunk by Chandler.
Tell you what, they're going to have to do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, and you don't want to be giving up guys putback slams. That's not the kind of play that could build confidence.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Bledsoe hits them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Hibbert with the screen. Here's Freak. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. Freak's got 6.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And good on the basket. Book it.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Johnson kicks to Chandler, and stolen by Hibbert. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Puts one up from 19. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Johnson goes in. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. He hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure will change.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Checked in. Morris is checked in for Phoenix. Bledsoe comes in for Brandon Knight. Freak, he's in at point guard. Chris Middleton is out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's John Henson, and it's Russell in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Suns leading by 7. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He had 29 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
The dish to Booker. The tray. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Now here's Freak. A 29-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Bledsoe. 6-point game. Feeds it to Miller. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Stolen by Bledsoe. 51 seconds left in the first half of the game. Morris, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Bass passes to Freak. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Their free throw attempts have really fallen off here in the second quarter. Not as aggressive.
They're settling. They've got to keep getting the ball inside, create some balance offensively. And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Up top, Bledsoe. 12 points for him. Shoots from 12. And he gets it to go. Bledsoe's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
That'll do it for the first.
Well, Tyson, what if...
33. The Suns. 40. Your save is our number 1.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Bledsoe is out there with Johnson. And it's Chandler. Then there's Markieff Morris. Here's Kid Gilchrist, following the score by Phoenix. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Freak.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Last touch by Kid Gilchrist. Suns leading by 7. Bledsoe with it. Out defended by Freak, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Bledsoe outside. Suns moving the ball around. Puts it up from 15. That one off the back iron and out. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Froome, he's covered by Kid Gilchrist, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Suns have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Warren's checked in for Phoenix. Knight comes in for Eric Bledsoe.
All right, Luke is coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Laker girls.
A moment here to see the numbers for Middleton. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Numbers, guys, he's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Russell dishes to Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 22 points for Freak.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Now here's Hibbert. Brandon Knight missing his last shot. And Middleton kicks to Freak. Drops in the layup for 2. Freak's got 7 now in this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
They get the rebound. Kid Gilchrist, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Knight into the lane. Johnson's wide open. He fires. Releases from the wing and drills it. Lakers trail by 6. Pass to Russell. Fires it up. Again, Los Angeles.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Warren sets the pick for Knight. He feeds it to Warren. Kicks to Johnson. Outside Knight. From deep. That's good. Knight's got 6.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The drive by Russell. That's good.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
Charity stripe shot. No good off the front iron.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Freak. That 3 off the mark. Suns leading by 5. Warren the pass to Knight. Pulls up. Again, the miss by Knight.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And it's Freak missing. Phoenix is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Launches a 3, and Brandon Knight hits from deep. Knight's got 6 points in the quarter.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Laker girls.
And one of the trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So Here now, a look at the top scoring point guards this season. Freak, number 1.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an offensive jolt whenever they've needed it.
And that's value added for a point guard. I mean, when you're playing that position and you score and do the other things he does, he creates offense for his teammates, and he can get his own offense too.
Shot's good.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Pass to Simmons. There's a good screen. Williams dishes to Freak from the arc. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Brandon Bass is checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And for the Suns, Morris comes in for Warren. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Knight. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass against Morris. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Buries it from three-point range. Bledsoe's got 17. Looking to end the run. And Freak with the layup.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And here's Bledsoe. 17 points in the game. There's the pick. Passes it to Booker. Launches it. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. He has 5.
Add another triple to their second half.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Freak, he's in at the point. Also Lou Williams out there. And it's Simmons in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Los Angeles. Russell comes in for Williams. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Miller. Now here's Bledsoe. They set the pick. Chandler is screen. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Carter, that's good.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Now, here is Morris. He dishes it to Bledsoe. No good with the triple. Lakers trail by 13. Here's Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Here's Bledsoe. Kept alive. And then Chandler with the jam.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Carter, and it's Kid Gilchrist in for Chris Middleton. Phoenix also making some changes. Warren's checked in for Morris. Tyler Johnson comes in for Booker, and it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans. Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
That one goes. Count it.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Chandler a screen. They set the screen. It's Knight with the drive. Froome. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Suns lead by 15.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
To the inside, Freak. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Suns leading by 15. The pass to Warren from 13. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating on target from 13 feet. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's head coach address his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
And it's Freak missing.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Froome. And that one goes long. Lakers trail by 13. Now the feed to Freak. Shoots the 3. The shot is off.
Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Froome. And the Suns miss again. LA has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Freak. Some solid defense from Knight.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Fires from deep. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 Knight.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
And the Lakers making a change here. Middleton's checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Morris is checked in for T.J. Warren. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 16-point game. Dishes it to Freak. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Freak's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Again, the miss by Knight. The Lakers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And that one's good. Freak.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Now, here is Knight, guarded closely. Chandler outside. He kicks it to Morris. Up and in on the layup. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Freak passes to Middleton. The dish now to Bass. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. He has 38 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Suns.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Suns.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
So you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And guys, it feels like a minor miracle here. I mean, they're finally going to take one in this 4-game season series, winning the final contest to finish out the year a subpar 1-3 against the Lakers.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Eric Bledsoe. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference. The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And it's the Suns' ball. At one point, they led by 16. Booker dishes to Bledsoe. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here, Greg. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
So it's the Suns winning easily here.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Eric Bledsoe. He delivered quite a star performance. Not uncommon, as we've seen him have this sort of terrific night many times.
Man, I can't say enough about Bledsoe. He's strong, he's fast, aggressive, and Bledsoe is a...
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal,
and give you a chance at VC in 2